Welcome to Ludwigsburg, to the Ludwigsburg Festival. On reste ouvert, wir bleiben offen, and we are opening today our festival here in the city of Ludwigsburg. One of the oldest festivals in Germany, actually. Next year, we are going to celebrate our 90th anniversary. The program of today would have been our finale last year. We wanted to bring together Beethovens Pastorale and das Lied von der Erde to close our festival. We couldn't do it because of the pandemic, but this year we are opening our program with this exciting combination of two pieces, and I'm very pleased and honored that I can welcome now two artists who are involved with this program. And so I introduce to you now Oksana Lyniv, the conductor of the evening, and Henry Fair, who did the visuals for the Lied von der Erde. Please welcome with us Oksana Lyniv. My heart is full of joy, Oksana, that you are doing this program with us. And I would like to ask you, what makes this combination of Beethoven's Sixth Symphony, the Pastorale, and Mahlers Lied von der Erde so special?
So, hello, I'm very touched to be here. This is really a very special moment for me to conduct these great works, but by one of most important composers for symphonic music for our world, Beethoven and Mahler. And this is very special because I see a grateful connection between both works, between Sixth Pastorale Symphony and Mahler Lied for the Erde. Because Beethoven and Mahler was always looking for harmonic and for connection with nature. Also Beethoven and also Mahler had big crisis moments in this point of lives, and the answer for all problem in their emotional and soul, it was to find the dissolving in the nature, and it was the idea of eternity. No some abstract paradise, but yes, the people, human being is mortal, but eternity is in this big harmony and in this future, which can be only in the big connection in this, to be one again with the big world, with big nature. And this is most strong point for me in this music. This hope that we have, like our human being life, we can have this really big hope for our future.
But we are harming our future, and we are doing harm to our planet, Henry. And that's why you decided to develop visuals that counterpart with das Lied von der Erde. When did you have this idea, and what was the urgency for you to put this together?
I've always loved Mahler and das Lied von der Erde, and of course the title, The Song of the Earth, speaks directly to me as someone who works on the environment. So about 2008, I had the idea to take my abstract environmental pictures and animate them to the music of Das Lied von der Erde. And it speaks to me both about the crisis that Mahler faced in his own life at this time, and as the world faced coming towards World War I, and the crisis we face today, which is about, will we damage the environment forever? Yesterday, Oksana made the perfect point that nature and culture, first, we all take our inspiration from nature, Beethoven and Mahler, and second, if we destroy these things, they are destroyed forever. As the end of Das Lied von der Erde, when the singer in Der Abschied, the last word is ewig, and it fits perfectly.
Well, Oksana, music is a universal language, isn't it? how is it for you to be connected with the musicians in the room playing that music? Isn't that something that brings you to this momentum that Henry describes, eternity? How can we both be in consciousness of our mortality and still have that connection to eternity? How do you feel about when you conduct the orchestra, and what happens with you as a person when you do it?
So I can only say that in these moments when we have this big cultural silence, yes, when our concerts and festivals and our productions are cancelled, you can really feel how strong we miss this. And when yesterday we started to work with Anna Larsson on the first song, and after on the last finale song, and in this song Mahlers said about people who are disconnected to other world, when you stay really alone with your problems and nobody can hear you, and you really can feel the end of your life because you don't see your future. You can really feel that Mahler wrote the music for us, not 100 years before, but he said it was words now to us for the modern people. And we was so touched that we had to cry, Anna and me, because I cannot say nothing comments. We needed first 10 minutes break just to come down and just to work musically, because you can really feel that music is real sense of our life, the arts are real sense of our lives, and without this you have not other sense to live. You don't see other possibilities for your future. And I think the most important now that we all can understand how important it is. And each moment of rehearsal with this wonderful orchestra, you can really feel how concentrated are each musician and how they get all this energy just in this music to make this possible today for the opening of festival, to play this for our public, but also to play this, in the earth, in the world, just that, because the music for musician is like to pray to the God, and this is only one possible thing for us to live and to manage our life. So I really hope that also on distance we can bring our ideas.
Well, we are very pleased that we have an empty house, but we are at home at People's. That's for me the beautiful thing about the cooperation, that on the digital stage and on Arte concert, we can present this concert that you're giving. Every empty seat is representing 10 times or 100 times more people sitting at their sofa at home and watching us. So not that we have the guests coming to us, we come to the people. Yes. And I really hope that they embrace and appreciate what you're doing as musicians on stage. And we have a little surprise before the Mahler for das Lied von der Erde, but we will not spoil it. And I will come back now to Henry one more time, because Henry, when you talk about das Lied von der Erde for the 21st century, we are now at a moment in history, in human history, where we have maybe, what would you say, how many more years we have to make the right decision? Didn't you say yesterday, we are at the crossroad? So it's now about to take the decision which direction we take. What would you say what we have to do that humans can still survive on this beautiful planet that both Beethoven and Mahler describe as the most beautiful gift that was given to us from the gods and is eternal, but are we eternal is the big question. So what do you think we have to do to take action?
It's very interesting None of us can imagine our own death, and no society can imagine its own end. But it does happen. We die and societies end. We must act now to fix this. But I am hopeful because COVID, of course it is a crisis, but we are acting quickly and effectively to end that crisis. The problem is that we have forgotten about the environmental crisis, the extinction crisis, and the climate crisis. But COVID proves to me that we can act quickly and effectively and make great changes to save ourselves. So, if we act now, there will be much lost, but still we can save ourselves and save our wonderful home for our grandchildren.
I think we stand at a historical crossroad as humanity, and I'm very pleased and honored that you came to us to bring that message. It's a very important moment for us. Thank you, Oksana.
Thank you.
And thank you, Henry.
It's a pleasure.